Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a review on the NYX eyeshadow base, and this is the one in Skintone. They have different options on this. There's also a white one, and there's another one too off the top of my head. I can't remember what that is. But anyways, yeah, it just says eyeshadow base Skintone, and you get 6 grams or, let's see, 6 grams or 0.21 ounces of product. This is $6.99 at Ulta, and that's what it looks like. It's a small jar. I feel as if the opening on it is a bit too narrow. I wish that they had made their jars wider. Like this is just, for example, a MAC paint pot, and you actually get 5 grams of product in a MAC paint pot. But see the way it's designed here? This is so narrow that it makes it difficult to work with, whereas on the MAC paint pot it's nice and wide, so you have no trouble getting a finger or a brush in there. But yeah, so I wish that it was a wider container, because I've been using my fingers more and more as time goes along for certain things, because I find that your finger warms up the product and makes it easier to apply, as opposed to a brush is going to make it just harder to blend a lot of times. So yeah, I wish that the jar was wider. And on the side of the jar it says to hold, intensify, and last longer. And this is kind of embarrassing, but apparently the people over at NYX don't know how to spell, because they didn't spell intensify correctly. And I can't imagine going through marketing a product and printing out the labels and nobody spell checked this label before it came out. I don't know, I find that kind of shocking. And just so you can see what I'm talking about, hopefully my camera is auto-focusing on that. Yeah, they didn't spell intensify correctly. So somebody send the people at NYX a dictionary, please. So yeah, that was kind of shocking. And then another thing that I noticed looking at the label here is it's got the little bunny symbol, which means it's cruelty-free, which that's a good thing. And the container is recyclable, another good thing. And as far as the country of origin though goes, it says made in PRC. And I thought, PRC, what the heck does that stand for? So I actually had to look it up, and it stands for People's Republic of China. And so that was a little disappointing, because, you know, I would prefer that something was actually made in the country where the company is based. Like, this is an American company, but yet we're making the product in the People's Republic of China. Whereas with, and I know I keep bringing this up, but it's just for comparison purposes, this is a MAC paint pot. MAC is a Canadian company, and this product is made in Canada, so yay. I just like to see the product made in the same country that the company exists in. But anyways, you know, that's their choice. And just in case you think that I'm trying to down NYX in some way because of those 2 comments, not at all. I really like a lot of NYX products, but I just happen to see these things on the container here. And then also on the side of the container it says Base Camp for true stay on, stay put, and stay long eyeshadow colors. What? I mean, I get it, they're trying to be clever and funny, but base camp? I don't know, that's just, I'm not sure the camping reference is really going to that kind of humor. I don't know. I didn't think it was that funny. So anyway, as far as the product itself goes, so that's what it looks like. This is a swatch on my hand of what it looks like. When you use this as an eyeshadow base, it goes on pretty emollient and is easy to blend, and you don't need a lot of product. And the problem is it's a little too emollient because, again, for comparison purposes, when you apply a MAC paint pot, when you wait a second, and I mean a second, it dries down to a powder finish. And when you put your eyeshadows on top, it blends out nicely. The NYX eyeshadow base, at least the one in Skintone anyway, doesn't really dry as fast or as well as a paint pot does. So when you put your eyeshadows on, as time goes by and the day goes on, the emolliency, is that even a word, emolliency? The emolliency of the product makes your eyeshadows start to transform a little bit, and it seems to draw the oils from your skin to the surface and makes the eyeshadows transform a little bit. So they really don't stay put all day. By the time the day is over, your eyeshadows are not going to look like they did when you started, as opposed to something like a MAC paint pot that is not even really designed to be an eyeshadow base. At least it wasn't originally. I think they're starting to promote it as such a little bit, I've noticed. But this product wasn't even designed to be that, and yet that's exactly what it is. At the end of the day, your eyeshadow is not going to move with a MAC paint pot, but with this NYX eyeshadow base, it's going to change. You'll notice a change after a couple hours, and the sun just decided to come out. You'll notice a change after a couple hours, and by the end of the day, you'll notice a big change. Now, I don't even have oily skin or oily eyelids. I actually have dry skin, so I can only imagine how this would be for somebody who did have oily skin. I can see it being a big problem. Now, NYX does have, like I said, other eyeshadow bases besides this, but this one that I'm reviewing today is the just plain old regular Skintone eyeshadow base that's $6.99. So I would say, based upon my experience with it, I would give it a big thumbs down because it doesn't do what it's supposed to be doing, and therefore it would be pretty much a waste of money if you purchase this and tried to use it on a daily basis. So that is my unfortunate thumbs down review on the NYX eyeshadow base. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye.